Hey Gemini, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Gem, aka Gem the Butterfly, and I'm here with your October 2016 monthly general Tarotscope. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and purchasing readings, and follow me on Instagram. And if you don't, please take the time to do so. All of my information is in the bottom. I'm going to keep the same spread. I'm going to keep using the same cards. I got a good response. It seems like these cards really resonate good together, and they resonate good for you guys. So we're going to just continue on with what we have. I have the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. I don't know if you got those down there. And then I have the Miss Cleo's here. Excuse me. For the rest of the cards, I'm going to still continue to use the 10 card Celtic spread. Gemini, I see your Chakra Wisdom Oracle card right now. It's like, come get me now. Alright. Challenge. Let's bring these over, Gemini babies. Alright, very center of the reading, we have service. Alright, being crossed by the Two of Cups in reverse. Foundation, Eight of Swords in reverse. What's happened in the past, the Fool. What's going on in your conscious mind, or what's going on in the present. Queen of Staffs in reverse. Coming up in the near future, Knight of Coins in reverse. Where you are this month, Temperance. What's going on in your environment, Three of Coins. Family, friends, that's family, friends, business. Expectations this month, Knight of Swords in reverse. And outcome, the Hangman. So, what I feel for my gem twins, with service being the general energy, you have a sense of duty this month, truly, to be of service to other people, to be nurturing. I feel like you're really working on your relationships with your children or your parents. I feel some of you, this is going to really apply for some of you who are in the medical field. Some of you, I feel like some of you are going to be doing some type of volunteer work coming up. Yeah. You're going to be doing some type of volunteer work. Some of you are going to be of service. Like when I hear service to your parents, I feel like it's going to be just like how it is in this card. Some of your parents may be sick, and you may have to be that caregiver for them this month. Or maybe you're still continuing to be of service in that particular manner towards your parents. I feel like with the challenge, though, I feel like some of you are going to be encountering people who are not going to be in agreement with what you're wanting to do. Because what you're doing, you feel like it feels very self-sacrificing, but in a good way. Some of you are coming into your own into your purpose, and you're coming into or realizing that you have talents that you need to share with other people. And when I said talents, I heard music therapy or art therapy. Some of you may be therapists. Okay, some of you may be thinking of going to therapy school. I feel like some people may not be in agreement with what you're wanting to do. Why though? They feel as if, I have the Five of Coins in reverse, they feel as if they're going to be left out in the cold. I feel like this person, and maybe now some of you, what I feel too, some of you may be going back to school in anticipation of changing your career, and I feel like your spouse or your mate, whoever that you're with, could be family too. Somebody's not even in agreement with, but I feel like it's from a very selfish point of view. I feel like because they feel it's going to take too much of your time, or it's going to take you away from them. Okay? But nevertheless, I don't feel like that's going to phase you. This is something that you feel led to do. Okay? Yeah. It was out of fear that you never did it before. It was something that you always, I feel like it's something that you kept to yourself. And you really didn't share with a lot of people, if anybody. And you can't hold it any longer. You're being pushed to do this. Okay? You've been being pushed to do this. And so there's a release now. And I feel like it was fear and doubt that you would not be able to do it. But now you realize that you have everything you need to do it. And so you're ready. Again, in the past you have the Fool card. So I feel like for some of you within the past 6 months, maybe a year, but I really feel strongly the past 6 months. Probably at the beginning. Nope. I'm going to feel like the beginning of the year. That's what I feel. You've really been contemplating this. And you've been going back and forth with it the whole year long. But now is the time, like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to jump out here. And if I won't know unless I try. Okay? With the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Staffs in reverse for what's going on in the present or what's going on in your conscious mind. I feel like this is a very even though, okay, it's like you're wanting to give of yourself and be selfless, but in order for you to do that, you have to be selfish. Because again, like I told you, you have other people who are fearing that you're going to be taken away from them in some aspect, or they're going to have to step up their own game. And you know, there's some fear, but at this point, I don't feel like you really care. I feel like some of you, this person could be like your mom too, trying to talk you out of it. Wheel of Fortune. They could be trying to talk you out of it, trying to give you all the worst scenarios, trying to almost, not purposely, but instilling you with fear, but you ain't having it because you dead set on it. Okay? You know there's going to be something good out of it. You have something good to put in the spiritual pot. And you're ready. Okay? And this is going to bring some type of healing or reconciliation. Now, I do feel like for some of you, you may be working with women or children, homeless shelters. You may be doing like food drives, you know, and some people like to do that around the fall time, you know, or I don't feel like this is a seasonal thing for you though, but I feel like it may start this season for you. It's healing yourself and while you're healing others. Okay? And this is going to be an integral part of your life. Like I said, this is nothing that's temporary. You're not going to do this just for a couple of weeks and then stop. This is going to be a part of your life. And you actually been talking to some people already. Like again, you may not have been telling anybody yet, but I feel like you've been talking to people and putting some plans underway because you're serious. All right. Any hopes or aspirations, any expectations? You have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Let me get another card. I feel like you're open. I got the Eight of Coins in reverse. I feel like you're open. You're open to you're opening yourself up, and you're open to different possibilities. I feel like you're not dead set on anything right now, but it's like you don't have a solid plan, and you're okay with that. Whereas before you needed to have a solid plan, I don't feel like you don't need that at this point. You just want to go wherever you feel like you're going to be led to. And I feel like by the end of the month, guys, and this is not really a long reading, but by the end of the month, you're going to do so. I feel like you're going to find the place where you feel as if you belong. And this is you surrendering yourself and being of service. You allowing the Most High Creator God to place you where you are needed. Because I feel like for some of you, like I said, you have so many different places, so many ideas of where you would want to try to volunteer or be of service or be of help to someone. And again, you feel pulled in so many different directions, but you just want to drop everything and just say, you know, wherever you want me to go is where I'm going to go. And I feel like you're going to find that perfect fit. Let me get another card. Yes. Ooh. The Star. This is good. This is emotional fulfillment. You found your niche. Now, for some of you, it may not be a volunteer thing. This could be, for some of you, I feel like maybe this is a new business. You may have, because you know, Geminis, we can do a lot of things, and especially with our hands. And I feel like it could be something with your hands, and you may be jumping out on faith and starting your own small business, which is good. And I feel like whatever this, you know what, it feels like to me, whatever this is, it still benefits the masses. And it's not about money. It's nice that you earn money from it, but it's really not about monetary gains. It's something that feeds your soul. Look at this. You're needing emotional and spiritual fulfillment, and you're going to get it. And it's being selfless. It's of giving of yourself and getting it back in return. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. Your circle of people who you're going to be hanging around is going to start to change. You're even going, like, visually, the world, the grass is going to look greener. You're going to have a brighter prospect or outlook on life because you're giving of yourself. You feel like you have a purpose. For some of you, you may be leaving your job. I feel like for some of you want to leave your job and go to a place that may pay you less money, but it is more spiritually fulfilling or emotionally fulfilling to you. And that may be where you get in this disagreement with your spouse or family, whoever it is. Like, are you crazy? You make X amount of dollars and you want to tell me you want to quit your job to go do whatever that pays half of your salary? And you're just looking at them like, and they're looking at you like you're crazy, and you're looking at them like, yeah, I hate my job. Yeah, I have a 6-figure job. I have, you know, I bring home 6 figures every year, but I am miserable. I can go this place and make, I don't know, $40,000, $50,000 a year, and it brings you joy. So again, this is about you doing what's going to bring you happiness and do what's going to help you. And again, it's helping you, but it's also helping other people, because whatever it is, it has a give back type of feel to it. You know, maybe some of you may be working for a nonprofit corporation, but there are plans underway for you, and I feel like you're allowing yourself to be used in a way that you've never been used before, but that you've always envisioned it. And the doors are opening, guys. It feels really good, honestly. And I feel like you're going to enjoy it. It's going to bring you a level of joy and peace that you've never experienced before. It's something that's going to be ongoing. It's not just for the month of October. I feel like October is just a starting point for you. Okay? So this is a beautiful reading, guys. Yeah, it's a beautiful reading. I'm sorry, I'm just caught up in the cards. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful October. I love you. I see you in November. All right, bye.